I'm Jasmine France, and I'm here with the Samsung P3, which is a follow-up to the pretty popular Samsung P2, which was their first touchscreen MP3 player. Now the P3 is a little bit sleeker, has a bit more of a put-together feel to it than the P2 did, but it has a lot of the same features, which is a good thing because it was a feature-packed player as it is. Now, as you can see, it's dominated by this nice 3-inch touchscreen, and it must be said that this is one of the better displays I think I've ever seen on a portable video player or MP3 player. And now there are a couple tactile controls for you along the top. You have a power and hold button as well as dedicated volume, which I always like to see on a touchscreen MP3 player. Now also on the top you have a little mono speaker, so that means you can listen to music without having the headphones plugged in. It also can be used to take and answer phone calls. Now, as I said, this has a ton of features on it. You have support for flash games, you have voice recording, FM recording, pretty much anything you could think of. And one of the bigger features with this is the built-in Bluetooth, which means you can pair it with Bluetooth stereo headphones. You can also pair it with your cell phone and use it to make and receive calls through the integrated mic and use it as a speakerphone. Now, similar to the iPod Touch, the P3 also features something called widgets. There's a couple cute ones on here. Some of them are more useful than others. You have something that's called the Sleep Cat, that when you tap it, it sets a sleep timer. You also have a widget that's a little light bulb that when you tap it, it makes the screen brighter or dimmer. There are some more useful ones. There's a world clock where you can spin the world to see where the time is in other places. You also have a built-in alarm clock feature on this, which with the speaker, you can actually use this as an alarm clock in the morning. Now, the Samsung P3, like the P2, sounds absolutely fantastic. I mean, they have one of the better sound chips in here. It wouldn't be a stretch to hook this up to a home audio system. It does get really loud. The headphone amp is really strong on here. You have a variety of sound enhancement options as well as a 7-band user customizable EQ. This is truly an audiophile's MP3 player. And best of all, it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. So you can get the 8GB at $149, the 16GB at $199, and there's even a 32GB at $299. Now, if you're keeping track, that's $100 less on average than the iPod Touch. I'm Jasmine France, and this has been the Samsung P3.
Hi, I'm Molly Wood, host of The Buzz Report, the show about the tech news that everybody's talking about. See it every Friday in high def at cnet.com/buzzreport.